humbled that the Most High is allowing things to be done in a way where He's saying, you know what, we're gonna just give you this little bit right. I'm not doing nothing. It's already done. We just gotta play our part and make sure that we get a crown or a reward, like we see in 2nd Ezra chapter 2, from the King of Kings, Yahushua HaMashiach. Just play your part. Whatever the Most High put in your spirit, you know the gift, talent He gave you, use that to build up Yasharahla, to build up His chosen and holy people. It's a small thing that you should be His servants to bring back Yasharahla to the Most High. As soon as we can get stuff in order, as soon as we can bring people back into covenant, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 1 through 3 says, call these curses and blessings to mine, and nations where you've been dispersed. And then turn back to the Most High and obey. All you gotta do is obey His voice. But now we gotta reach out to the other brothers and sisters that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Africa, West Africa, Mali, Ghana, Guinea, Sierra Leone, all right, India, all right. Whether you want to go into Gao, India, you want to go into Gao, India, all right, Kashmir. We got brothers all over the globe that are saying we don't fit here, but we just gonna learn Hindu. We're gonna practice their religion. We ain't got no place else to go. Like us here. Same exact thing, except this brother talking with a Hindu accent. Like a motel owner or something. But he ain't got no motel. They lowered them, they below the untouchables. They don't even have no social status in India. They off the charts. Because they wasn't there when that system of idolatry was created. So the point is that we have to go into all of the earth and look for those sheep, not for our own glory, but for the glory of Yahweh Bashem HaMashiach Yahushua. Because He said that His name is going to be exalted. And He said that Israel's his battle axe and weapons of war. He's going to use us to beat the nation to pieces. But first, the nation got to be brought back together and back into covenant with the Most High. So it's a humbling experience for the Most High to allow us individually and collectively to be used to fulfill these prophecies in the scriptures. Don't worry, man. Don't get discouraged. You read the scripture, it's already written what's going to happen. People might say, oh yeah, like we say, the catchphrase, the catchphrase tonight, the naysayers. Well, you're talking against Yahweh's prayer in John chapter 19. Father, make them one even as we are one, that they may be one in us. It's already written what's going to happen. All we got to do is make sure that we on the winning end of that process. That we on the winning end. Because it's going to happen whether anybody likes it or not. Nobody else is saying all Yasharahla come together and let's form what the scriptures already prophesied to do things decently and in order. All right? Nobody else is saying let all these different brothers, you had all these different brothers from all these different camps 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. But now is the time. So with that, like I said, I'm humbled that we try to work together as a body, as individuals, and no man is nothing. The race is going to continue with or without any of us. So if we fall out, we're doing ourselves a disservice. We're doing ourselves a disservice, and that reward at the end is every man's going to be rewarded according to his own works. So if you want the reward to be great, then what you got to do? The work you put in got to be great. All right? Like Zaquan Barak was saying, man, it's time that you got to get off your bottom now, man. We're almost at the end and going toward the end parts of this thing. It's time for everybody to get on active duty, man. There's no more part-time Israelites no more. No more sabbaticals. All right? No more weekend warriors. Everybody have to be actively involved in the collective effort done decently and in order to push Yahushua forward, man. So we got to push Yahushua out there. We got to push the Tawarah, the commandments of the Most High out there, because that's why we're in this captivity now. Because we broke that law. So the main thing we got to do is come back to Yahweh. But Yahweh, through His commandments, and we leaving Yahushua out, is nothing. Nothing, everything revolves around Yahushua. He got to be at the focus and the center of everything. On your job, in your house, in your local congregation or community, whatever. He has to be at the center. So it's high time, wherever you live at, get with your brothers, because I'm telling you, if you speak Spanish, we coming for you. If you can build a website, we coming for you. If you part of If you got a CARICOM passport, we coming for you. All right? If you got a love in the Caribbean community, if you got a love for the Hebrew, we coming for you. If you know how to organize and structure and get good deals on airline flights and hotel rooms and Airbnb, we coming for you. So you will be put on active duty. If you an Israelite and you part of a nation, you about to contribute to the nation. Money, skills, jobs, resources, whatever you got, it's about to be commandeered. It's about to be commandeered. All right, with that, I didn't go over my time, so I'm going to voluntarily step down and finish now. Oh, okay, that was just a payback.
Yeah. No need for the time. I'm going to be brief. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praises be to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, it's truly a blessing to be here, to be in front of you all. I mean, I know y'all heard from me today. You know, we went to the Shabbat service. And, you know, what you're seeing here is something that has been missing in Yasharahla for about, I want to say about 10 years to 15 years. That we actually have elders that we can go to. You know what I mean? And that's are set up to answer our questions and are organized. That we're going to build a curriculum and build a government and be someplace to go. You see, for a long time in Israel, what happened is, as we, you know, the technology age, you know, when we went to class, we had to go to class to get class. Or we had to get a cassette tape, and rewind it after we listened to it a couple times. Right? And to get a new one for the next part, the next volume. Right? And we had to pay for it. All right? So now we click on YouTube in our phones, and we can jump online and just get information anywhere we go. But you know what? You can't get elders like that. All you can get is information. You can't get experience like that. All you're getting is information. Something is missing in the information that you're getting. All right? And this is why this is so important, what you see up here. This is experience that's going to speak. This is going to be experience that when you go to them and they say, oh man, I got a situation, I'm trying to find a scripture. And an elder says, listen man, hold on a minute. Let me tell you how this is going to go and what's best for you. You're not going to get that through the computer screen. Okay, you understand that? Right? The personal touch to that elder, you sit down and you know, and just the way he said what he said changed your whole mind. Not so much what he said, but the way he said it. How he delivered it, from experience and from a place of a father. Because that's what elders are. They are fathers in this word. If you indulge me, Kahan, could you give me Peter's, 1 Peter's 5:1. 1 Peter 5:1. As a nation, as Masharah led us out of the land of Egypt and suffered the children of Israel to try to work out the issues and the problems that came before them, through instruction of his father-in-law, he realized that I need to get men to come together and deal with all these issues. I need to get organized. I need to create a body. I need to create something that everybody can be fed and need and get what they need for the people, for the nation. All right? So I want you to read that.
1 Peter 5:1. The elders which are among you, I exhort.
I what?
I exhort.
So the elders among you, I exalt, the scriptures say. I raise them up. These are our elders. I mean, I feel like I'm a young man up on this, I'm a young man compared to a lot of the brothers that's before me, as you can see by the hairs, I only got a few grays. Some guys got a little more grays than others, right? But know the value of elders. I know the value of having to go to somebody who's been through a few things that can tell you, listen, brother, this is how you're going to get this situation rectified in your camp or your particular family, dealing with your Esau, your wife, or your children. A lot of us be failing at the family because we don't have nobody to turn to. They give you some science, some knowledge for some time. Read.
Who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of a Masharah Yasharahla.
Come on.
And also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed.
Come on.
Feed the flock.
Do what?
Feed the flock.
Feed the flock. First of all, I know everybody's anxious to go out there and teach the people, right? But what are you teaching them?
God.
That's the most important. When you feeding them, what you feeding them? Are you feeding them? You know, it's like when you have when you eat food, you have to have a balanced diet. If you eat nothing but protein, right, then you're gonna lack the other things that you need to get in your body. If you teaching them one thing, but they're not learning what you, all right, you tell them they're Israelite, okay, now you're Israelite. Right? You say, all right, you the man, you the head, you this, you that. But you don't teach them how to be skillful in what? In communication. How to be skillful on how to deal with your brother or how to deal with your mother. Right? That they can't get past that. That's a stumbling block to them. That's why elders are important, because they've been doing this a long time and they surviving in this thing. They have survived. These men have survived in Israel, right? In this captivity for years and years. That's not easy. Okay? They surviving. You know, what you're going through, a lot of you young, and you're starting to go through things. When the first word came, it was what the scripture said, it was sweet in your mouth. And then it got in your stomach and things start happening and problems start coming. You're like, man, what's going on here? Like the whole place went crazy, right? That's the men that you need to go to men that say, man, brother, sit down, let me talk to you, man. Because, and they will give you some stories about 90-something. Somebody might give you a story about 80-something, right? But them stories are relevant right now, 2016. Because there's no new thing under the sun. 79, right? But there's no new thing under the sun. It's the same spirits.